What's up? I'm Patrick and welcome to SW Reacts. Today I'm reacting to Kate Bush, The Sensual World. This was requested by Gary. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. He also left a message that says, Molly Bloom, a character in James Joyce's novel Ulysses, steps out of the book world, a black and white two-dimensional world, into the real world. The fact that you can touch things, the colors of trees, the feel of the grass on the feet, the fact that it is such a sensual world overwhelms her. Sounds like an interesting concept. I think the only song I've ever heard by Kate Bush is Running Up That Hill. I think that's by her, right? So I'm excited to check this out. If you want to be like Gary and support me and my channel, you can check out my Buy Me a Coffee page where you can request songs, or you can check out my Patreon where you can find some exclusive content and other things. The links are in the description if you're interested. Thank you very much. Before we start, please also leave a like, consider subscribing, and now let's just get into it. Really interesting. Delivery is really interesting. It's really like whisper-like and really soft. Also very expressive performance, really cool.
Between my brain
Cool. This was something completely different. It took me a moment to get into the vibe, but once I got it, it was really captivating. This definitely had a lot of different elements, and the mood was really interesting because I don't know, it's hard to describe because it felt like many different things. It was definitely like dreamy, ethereal, and intimate, but I don't know, also like a little spiritual and mysterious. I don't know that much about 80s music. I think this is from the 80s, right? Based on the aesthetics, but I can imagine this was something quite experimental, maybe almost a little like art pop vibe I'm getting. And besides this, it's dreamy pop. There are like influences of, I don't know, folk, some traditional music. I couldn't really figure out where from, but it kind of sounded like this traditional folk music, maybe even a little Celtic or more Eastern. I can't really put my finger on it. Let me know if you know what the influences are. It seems like there were some interesting influences combined to this really unique song. The vocals were very interesting and very cool, pretty breathy and also intimate. Like I said, almost a little like whispered in some parts. And once I understood the structure and the dynamics of the song, it was also kind of catchy. The vocals are definitely hooking you and drawing you into the story. What definitely supports that is the expressive performance she does in this video. Like a dramatic, theatrical choreography, which fits really nice to the vibe of the song and also to the story that's told. I also like the instrumentation, the music, because of course fitting to the vocals, it was not like huge build-ups and big climaxes. It was focusing on the atmosphere that's built on this dreamy, ethereal, spiritual and sensual, steady mood with like cool synth pads that fill the atmosphere and subtle percussion driving the song. And then as highlights or standing out are those instruments. I don't know what they exactly are all the time. This is the part I meant with this like folk influence. I think there are definitely some string instruments, maybe some pipes or something, and that combination is really special. I've never heard anything like that. And the lyrics are of course very interesting too. I don't think I would have gotten it without the context by Gary. So thanks for letting me know. Unfortunately, I do not know the novel, or I haven't read it. So I can't really say what of the lyrics is the original story, what is maybe interpreted in a new way or added to it, what are the thoughts of Kate Bush that are flowing into this song. But it's definitely very creative in the first place. It's showing this awakening from this, like Gary said, black and white, two-dimensional world into the real world, seeing the beauty of the physical existence. It's like discovering the different senses and embracing these physical, emotional and sensual experiences of being alive, and kind of celebrating that like I said, physical and emotional and sensual. So 3 like different parts of being alive, especially with this context of being alive for the first time, so to say. It's of course like the nature and everything you could feel and hear, but also like human connection and also the like physical desires, the sensual side, that is natural, pleasant and beautiful. And especially that vibe, I think, is captured in the music and in the vocal delivery perfectly. I don't know if I'm reading too much into it or if it's like intended that way, but I also like this story, kind of as a metaphor or as something thought-provoking, maybe for all of us who live on this beautiful earth. Like, imagine if you haven't experienced that before, and we should maybe be more thankful for all the beautiful things we have and we're able to do, and we should celebrate that a little more, say yes to being alive and enjoy the physical, emotional and sensual beauty of existence, of life, of this world. Thank you so much, Gary, for this request. This was something completely different to what I've checked out so far, and I loved it. It was great to dive into something so unique, so special, so different. It was really cool, really dreamy, kind of experimental. I would maybe call it art pop, that has a great atmosphere, but then also combines some really interesting elements with like those folk influences. I'll keep on calling it that. It's a very intimate and sensual vibe that's built, and the vocal delivery is doing exactly that perfectly. Really soft, really intimate, sometimes even almost whispered, but still together with the performance kind of expressive. It's a really capturing atmosphere that's building throughout the song. It's focusing on this vibe, on this mood, rather than doing crazy, flashy climaxes. It's like a slow blooming of the song. It's gradually developing, but always focusing on keeping this atmosphere. And I think that's very cool and very special, also in combination with those creative lyrics, or this creative concept of the lyrics, like getting the idea to do something like that in the first place and then writing it this perfectly for the atmosphere of the song is really cool. So I had a lot of fun checking this out. Thank you so much. Please let me know what other songs by her I should check out, or if you have any other artists you would like me to react to, please also let me know. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.